pay financially. Floyd and I have known each other for a long time. And, when I first met Floyd, he lived in an apartment that Top Rank used to put a lot of their fighters in. Yeah. He lived in this apartment down on, I want to say it was off Flamingo. And, he just started to make some money. Yeah. So, I went over his house. He was showing me all the sweaters that he bought and all the things. Floyd's always been that guy. Yeah. He likes to shop and he likes to buy clothes. And, it started the minute he made his first dollar.
Right.
UFC CEO Dana White has criticized Floyd Mayweather for faking his lifestyle on social media, pointing to Mayweather's recent false claims about owning a property and his multiple unpaid debts. In an interview, White was asked for his opinion on Mayweather's fake persona.
The security guards.
Do you think Floyd is definitely done?
No, I don't know if he's done. I mean, he could probably come back and he'll have a boxing match. I don't take away from what Floyd's accomplished in boxing, but he's stepping way over.
Dana White, fully aware of how much Floyd Mayweather earned from his fight with Conor McGregor, called him a reckless spender. He said no one in their right mind would go broke after making that much. According to White, Floyd has no control over his spending and lives an unnecessary lifestyle. Who could be that wasteful and not face money issues constantly, he questioned.
McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah.
He went on to compare Mayweather to some UFC fighters who earned far less than him but always managed their money wisely, lived modestly, and grew their wealth through smart investments. White also pointed out that Mayweather is not a billionaire, claiming he has plenty of proof to back that up.
Ring with somebody you know well, somebody you have worked with, obviously, Floyd Mayweather. I have been dying to hear your perspective, your thoughts, what you actually think about this YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money and, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, to get in there and make money.
I don't know all the details of Floyd's finances, but I do know he's not a billionaire. And if that's true, he has no business spending the way he does. Half of his money goes on jewelry, which makes no sense. To back up his point, Dana White referenced one of Mayweather's interviews where he claimed to earn $300 million a month and called it a lie. He said he makes $300 million monthly. Only gullible people would believe that. White added that Floyd's constant lies are why stores everywhere call him out for debts. It's ridiculous. Nate Diaz supposedly wants $20 million for his next fight. Will he actually see that money? My boy, yeah, never say never, a fan commented, saying, Mayweather is a classic gambler. He brags about wins but never talks about losses. He has never shown much respect for money. His comebacks are clearly driven by the need for cash. Even people like 50 have pointed out Floyd's poor money management before. Another fan supported White's claims, noting that while Floyd might have some profitable ventures, they're likely balanced out by bad investments or reckless spending. There's no way he's making $300 million a month.
Nate Diaz apparently wants $20 million to fight next. Is he going to see $20 million?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I never say never.
A clear example of Dana White's point came when Mayweather shared his taxes online, showing an $18 million payment to the U.S. government, which quickly drew criticism. Some claimed the check was fake because it had no routing number, while others said Mayweather was overestimating his own importance. The tax post came after he spent more than $1.1 million on Super Bowl tickets. The former boxing champ plans to take a whole busload of people to Allegiant Stadium for Sunday Super Bowl, but he wanted to bring a whole group of guests. So he spent a huge amount of money to get his own arrangements. I don't kiss heads, and I never have to beg for anything, especially not a Super Bowl suite, Mayweather said. I don't mind accepting invites sometimes, but the person paying calls the shots. That's why I get my own seats and suites, invite who I want, and do what I want. I'm blessed to be taking 34 people to experience the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas. The total cost came to $1.1 million. Unfortunately for Mayweather, his hometown team Detroit fell short by just one win.
Common, and when a guy like Floyd Mayweather starts putting it on you, it's not even going to be a fight. It's going to be ridiculous.
Adding to the conversation about his spending, Mayweather said, "Just before I dropped that light million on the Super Bowl stuff, I had to pay the IRS, also known as Uncle Sam, $18 million. That's what I owed in taxes while retired. Imagine what I was paying when I was active. Since retiring from boxing in 2015, Mayweather has made over $500 million from the sport. He also owns a luxury club in Las Vegas and has property investments outside the city. All of this shows that claims of him being broke or close to it are far from accurate. However, outspoken rapper-turned-entrepreneur 50 Cent believes Mayweather might be struggling financially or at least dealing with some tax issues.
YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money, and they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to get in there and make money. This is going to be such a one-sided, ridiculous ass whooping. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be bad.
Some might say rapper 50 Cent's history with Mayweather fuels his claims, but there are unusual things happening around the Mayweather scene right now. Forbes had reported his net worth at about $700 million at the start of the year, and he made over $200 million from his 2015 fight with Manny Pacquiao alone. Could Floyd's money be running low? It seems unlikely, but not everything is always as it appears. Mayweather's decision to fight UFC star Conor McGregor made sense from a business perspective, but his recent announcement of a New Year's Eve fight against 20-year-old Japanese kickboxing sensation Tenshin Nasukawa has left the boxing world puzzled. So much crazy stuff. I got so many different houses. As you can see, this is one of my closets. Bags, stuff everywhere, a ladder here, all over the place, Mayweather said at one point. 50 Cent, whose real name is Curtis Jackson, had strong words about the situation on Instagram. Some boxing fans even took to Twitter, suggesting this signals Mayweather might be running low on cash. Everyone expected a comeback, but naturally assumed it would be against a former rival and Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao. Instead, the decision to face Tenshin Nasukawa, in a fight with rules yet to be confirmed, came as a complete surprise. Mayweather arriving at the Tokyo press conference looking a bit off and without his usual Floyd is taking a completely different approach with this fight. At the press conference, the logos behind him showed only the TMT banner. There was no mention of Mayweather Promotions or his longtime American broadcaster Showtime. Unlike his usual brash style and constant talk about money, Floyd didn't say a word about how much he's being paid for the Tenshin Nasukawa fight. Could this mean he's acting on his own and might actually need to boost his funds? One Twitter user suggested that a man who buys an $18 million watch will always need cash flowing in fast. Mayweather isn't as financially stable as he wants everyone to think. Lately, he seemed eager to arrange fights with several opponents. Even a $300 million payday can disappear quickly with the way he spends. Something about these recent events doesn't add up. Is Floyd just trying to cash in on his fame while he can, or are there deeper issues with his money and the IRS? Time will tell, and 50 Cent will be sure to share the details on Instagram.
Most crazy stuff. I got so many different houses. So, as you guys can see, this is one of my closets. We got bags, we got stuff everywhere. We got this ladder right here where you can take, just you got stuff everywhere. So, you wanna go red bottoms, we can go all.
A jewelry store also took legal action against Floyd Mayweather over unpaid debts and breach of contract, including claims of fraudulent deals and other financial misconduct. Court documents allege that Mayweather ran an illegal operation with his chief of staff. For as long as anyone can remember, Floyd Mayweather has been famous for two things: his unmatched boxing skills and his enormous wealth, making him the richest boxer in history. Money Mayweather spent freely: yachts, jets, shopping sprees, you name it.
You can go all Christian Louboutin, that you guys want to do. Whatever you want to do, all from the bottom all the way to the top. So, we got any kind of bag and everything you can name. It's one of my closets.
However, 50 Cent stepped in after Mayweather started bragging about massive real estate investments. After his New York shopping spree, Floyd appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. While there, he made bold claims.
I love bringing people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
This didn't sit well with 50 Cent, who reacted on Instagram, writing, "Oh my god, if it's safe to say, I should say, OL. Champ is the richest special student, LMAO." The 2010 Grammy winner didn't stop there. He continued taking shots at the retired boxing star. Oh damn. Wait, I think Champ thinks he owns those buildings. They are beating him out of the money. He is saying he doesn't know what he owns. Somebody tell Champ he just publicly said he lives in New York. They will come and take 58% of any income he has. 50 Cent even posted a picture of Mayweather dressed as Pinocchio, with the long nose implying that money was lying.
What? You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah,
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
It once seemed like 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather had a friendship that would last a lifetime. So what went wrong? According to 50, Floyd changed his mind. He asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions as he was heading to jail. But when I looked into it, there's no Mayweather Promotions. No LLC, no incorporation, no SEO, number 100 buildings in New York. That's Cap Champ. We should slap the hell out of you. Laugh my head off. GLG Greenlight Gang. Let's work. 50 Cent captioned his post. 50 and Floyd have a long history, and so does their feud. Media reports show several clashes between the two over the years. This seemed like another public spat until Rick Glazer shared updates on Mayweather's finances, suggesting there might be some truth to 50 Cent's claims. Despite all this, Mayweather continues to splurge on luxury jewelry, watches, cars, and private jets.
Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dib, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Yeah. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Business Insider reported in March 2025 that public property records in New York City show no ownership transfers linked to Mayweather. The New York City Housing Partnership also said it had no knowledge of any such deals. This suggests Floyd Mayweather could be in some trouble, though nothing has been officially confirmed yet. As more information comes out, the situation should become clearer. For now, it raises the question, is Money Mayweather actually running low on cash? Shifting away from the real estate claims, Amir Khan criticized boxing legend Floyd Mayweather for promoting war and profiting from his pro-Israel stance.
So, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Mayweather has been a strong and consistent supporter of Israel, making several trips to the country, donating money and equipment, and meeting with Israeli leaders and military personnel. He also received the Champion for Israel Award from Aish Hatra for his efforts against anti-Semitism and hate. However, his support has attracted criticism. In December, the boxing star was attacked by a mob in London because of his stance. Witnesses said someone asked him why he supported Israel while he was shopping, and he responded that he was proud to back the Jewish people. Observers noted that the attack appeared very targeted, according to the New York Post.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated, there's no...
The attack happened just days after the 15-time world champion launched the Mayweather Israel Initiative, a charity fund to help Israeli orphans. In a recent interview with Poker Firma, Amir Khan criticized Mayweather for constantly showing off his wealth wherever he goes. Khan said it was really sad, but admitted he found it interesting how karma seemed to keep catching up with him in all of these situations.
You and Floyd get into a fight or a shoving match before?
Yeah.
Who won that?
I won every time.
Every time?
Right there. No.
Every time.
Now we had twice. We got into it.
Like a real altercation?
Yeah, like one was with the...
Did he put that shoulder back on you? Because I'm thinking...
Nah. It was more like out of reflex, so like...
He went on to say that Mayweather's arrogance is clear in how he flaunts his money. He claims no one can throw or show money like that to people, but there's a lot of poverty in the world. Spending and throwing money at strip clubs makes no sense, Khan explained. He added that wealthy people usually flaunt money through smart investments, but Floyd just shows off, acts filthy rich, and tries to put others down, yet karma keeps catching up with him.